We've talked about how income tax doesn't make sense for the wealthy in its current variation with all the loopholes, so let's talk about what we could do to fix it. We could tax their wealth such as real estate and stocks. We'll leave out art and talk about business taxes more in depth in another video. All states already have property tax, and that could also be done on the federal level. The IRS has stock and property ownership information, so they'd be able to assess if the wealthy are hiding anything. It's a question of how much to tax, and this could be done in brackets as well. Anyone with less than 10 million assets would be 0%, and then scale it up with up to 2% or more. Some suggest that downturns in the market will make this unfair. From 1993 to 2023, the average S&P annual growth is about 9.6%. It had 8 years of losses ranging from 0.73% to 38.49%. If we started with $1 at the beginning of 1993, by the end of 2023, we would have just shy of $11 or a 994% increase. If someone had 1 million, it'd be about a 10 million increase. If it were 100 million, it'd be an increase of 1 billion. If we tax at 1% every year, that would be a 700% increase. At 2%, that would be a 485% increase. After 30 years, 1 million would increase by 10 million without tax, 7 million with a 1% annual tax, and 4.85 million at a 2% annual tax. But they're all still making income anyways, and that income would offset their wealth tax. If we could close many loopholes by capping credits, capping deductions, increasing tax brackets on long-term capital gains, preventing the reset on capital gains inheritance tax, and more, then we could tax their income more honestly. And we should do all of the above because they'll still gain more wealth. If we were to use the same model and add 50,000 or 5% of 1 million every year, after 30 years we would go from 10 million without tax to almost 16 million, 7 to 11 million with a 1% tax, and 4.81 to 8.8 million with 2% tax. It's a game of cat and mouse. The wealthy will find new tax shelters as they've always done, and we'll have to chase them to get them to pay their fair share. We'll talk more about why the IRS doesn't just send a bill, and the policies the wealthy push to keep you poor. But for now, these are my 2 minutes.